Jerking off to a slew of sexy babes on the internet. Is it all just harmless fun? Or are you actually damaging your brain, depleting your confidence and self-esteem, and messing up your libido? My name's Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and this is the real truth about watching porn.
I'm Matt. He has mastered the art of seduction.
Many boot camps encourage men to be assertive.
A woman wants to be turned on. We've done all the testing, and we know what works. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. Now, porn has been around since the dawn of time. Our prehistoric ancestors drew cave porn, ancient Greeks erected erotic statues, and there are dozens of provocative paintings way before even the porn industry created films. With the advent of the internet, it seems like every guy is watching it. But does that mean it's actually harmless? Some guys might watch porn thinking that it's just a healthy way to release stress or determine sexual preferences. That might be true, but did you know that porn is highly addictive and can negatively change the brain's chemistry? Your brain's limbic system, the reward center, is responsible for making you feel pleasure for positive experiences, like having sex for the first time, or winning a hand of poker, or simply eating your favorite meal. You see, the hormones dopamine and glutamate are both released in a regulated dose whenever you have positive stimuli. Dopamine is your happy hormone, while glutamate makes the body remember the experience. What does porn do to alter this function? When you watch porn, there's an abnormally increased amount of glutamate and dopamine released, and the body will react to it as an intense feeling of sexual pleasure, despite the lack of contact with another person. Here's the catch. It will need more and more of it the next time around, and even prioritize it over other needs. When uncontrolled, it can become an addiction that takes years to rehabilitate. Even studs like Terry Crews, who can probably get any chick he wants, was once addicted.
Was that I was addicted to pornography.
So no one is safe from porn addiction. The same kind of addiction that alcohol, cigarettes, or even hardcore drugs can cause. And when your dopamine levels are all out of whack from watching too much porn, simple things in life that used to give you pleasure, like a nice walk at sunset or eating delicious cake, can seem dull and tasteless. Porn can also kill your sex drive and ruin your relationships. What if I told you that porn can decrease your chance of achieving an orgasm during sex, or even prevent you from having an erection? Watching porn regularly hotwires your brain to let your body respond only to the images you're used to seeing on screen, which, by the way, are a little impractical and rarely happens in real life. When you're actually having sex, the body will no longer be able to respond properly. That's right, man, jerking off to porn stars will actually condition your penis to only respond to porn stars on screen. The result is the same, even if you're just using pictures of women in magazines to pleasure yourself. But who does that nowadays? When you're with a real woman, chances are you'll have a hard time getting it on. This could lead to shame and make you less likely to get laid again, at least with that girl. So instead, jerk off to images in your mind of women that you've actually met, or better yet, that you've actually slept with. Now, I know that doesn't sound as fun, but it can actually increase your confidence and self-esteem. Another downside of watching porn is that it decreases your motivation to go out there and meet real women and have real connections, which can decrease your self-esteem. Since you're getting off watching chicks on the net, chances are you'll be satisfied with just that, at least momentarily, and you'll have no motivation to go out there and meet real women and have actual sex. You won't have any chance of a real relationship, and because of that, you'll look down on yourself more and more. And to ease that pain, guys typically watch more and more porn to get that temporary hit of dopamine. It becomes a vicious cycle that causes you to become distant and recluse. Not good if you want real sex with an actual woman. It can also change your perception of women and create an unhealthy obsession. What happens in porn is acting. Porn stars are actresses. Though it looks as if they're enjoying it, most of the time they're faking it. Porn can make you forget about the importance of foreplay and have impractical expectations of the real thing. Most real women are just not that eager to give blowjobs all the time. Sorry to burst your bubble. You may also start to objectify women and see them merely as sex objects, which can be devastating to your mind and to the women around you. Many porn addicts claim that they do not respect women because of their perception from porn, which is to them the standard on how to treat women. Now, the worst thing that can happen is that your addiction will likely escalate. meaning you'll need more and more to satisfy that craving. Your brain will actually help you refrain from getting addicted by attempting to lower the dopamine level over time when there's repetition of the same stimulus. This is why we sometimes experience tolerance to things, like how an alcohol or drug user needs more and more to get the same buzz that they once felt. It's the same thing with porn, because the dopamine is getting regulated over time. The same amount, duration, kind, and quality of porn will not give you the same pleasure as before. You'll need to escalate to longer periods and even more aggressive versions to feel the same way. Not feeling satisfied and looking for more intense versions of porn can fully damage the psyche. This is destructive for both you and the people around you. Did you know that almost all rapists are also porn addicts? Really no surprise there. Porn really isn't the problem, it's the addiction to porn, creating a lack of motivation, shame, and other negative consequences that come with it. Sure, porn may be an avenue for release, but when you overdo it and use it as a way to escape reality and find pleasure instead of going out there and meeting actual women, that's when it becomes a serious problem. We're men, and we shouldn't allow porn to take control over our lives. It's way more fun living in the real world than a fantasy world. So I suggest cutting it out completely. If you want to masturbate, then I suggest you think about or fantasize about your own past sexual conquests. This can actually increase your confidence and make you feel good afterwards. Now, to show you how easy it is to meet women in real life, I'm gonna hook you up with free training where I break down hidden camera footage, where I approach a random woman on the street and go on an instant date right then and there and escalate things all the way back to my place. Yep, I break down exactly what to say to create a sexual vibe from the beginning and escalate to a date quickly. Click the image in the bottom right of the screen to access it. Go check it out right now. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And if you want us to personally coach you on how to meet women, then make sure to check out our bootcamp schedule. My name is Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the next video.